Hi and welcome to this week's episode of Forge, which stands for Focus on Revenue, Growth and Enterprise. And these are my bite-sized business learnings from over 2 decades now, actually nearly 3 decades now, as a managing director, and they're the things that I've learned that I'm hopefully can help you move forward. And if they help you move forward just one little bit, then this has been worthwhile. Now, today I want to talk about number 10. There's lots happening and there's hysteria about number 10 and our possible new Prime Minister, Andy Burnham, who's probably going to get the keys to the kingdom anytime soon. And the news channels are full of everything to do with number 10 and what's going on and who's going to be in his cabinet. And we are getting sucked into this media hysteria about what's going to happen in Downing Street. I just want to wind that back a bit. I'm going to say something now which probably is going to be hard to hear, but I'm not interested, if you want the honest truth right now. If I'm being really honest, when Andy Burnham gets in, which let's think he's going to, or whoever takes the place, my business isn't going to be affected next week by what happens in Downing Street. Ultimately, it will be further in the future, and I'm not saying we don't need to pay attention to it, but what I am saying is right here, right now, I am not getting caught up in that hysteria of what's happening. I'm not having chats at lunchtime with loads of people about it, because it is so easy for something like that to switch your focus. Now, I've only got 48 weeks a year to build my business. 48, that's not a lot when you break it down. And if I lose 2 of them, and my focus is switched just for 2 weeks to see who's going to be our next Prime Minister, when really I have no control over it, it has nothing to do with me immediately, but I've lost 2 weeks of my 48 weeks. Now, we all know that my year is broken into months and my months are broken into weeks, and each week I've got attainable targets. If I shift my focus for listening to this hysteria that's going to happen, and it's important, but right now in my business, just in my business, it's not immediately relevant. So I would urge everybody who's running their own business and driving themselves forward to wake up tomorrow and think, is what's happening at number 10 or even number 11 really going to affect my business this week? If the answer is yes, then okay, focus on it. But in truth, if the answer is no, let that play out. Focus on your business, on your revenue, driving your sales, driving your profits, and looking after your team. That's what I would advise you to do. When they get a new Prime Minister in number 10 and then probably a new Chancellor going to number 11, they will then tell us what they're going to do, and they will then roll things out to us, and at that point they get my interest. But right now, this is just a career move for another human being. That's what that is. And it doesn't affect my business today. And if I take my foot off the gas and stop driving my business forward for 2 weeks while the whole country joins in this hysteria, I've lost progress, and I'm not going to let that happen. So my advice to you today is stay focused on you. Doesn't matter what happens at number 10 right now. When that settles down, we'll catch up. But drive your business forward. Don't worry about what's happening in London. Drive your business and your sales. Make sure you are still on your graph, driving your business where it needs to be. And when all of the hysteria has died down, tell us the outcome. Give us the news, tell me the changes, and I'll implement them. But I'm not losing 2 weeks' growth. And I think if you do the same, you'll benefit. So that's it from me. No more time from me. Focus on your business. Drive yourself forward. Hopefully catch you next week.